It's the ladies.
Okay, ladies, I have a confession to make.
You ate an entire bag of potato chips in one sitting.
You finally went on a date.
You're an accountant for spies! No, ladies. I know our joint guilty pleasure television show is Fantasy High School.
Oh my god, I've watched the last episode 4 times.
I'm working on a novel-length fantasy high school fanfiction.
I have way too many gifts of Daryl Bliss saved on my computer.
Yes, I know. It's the best bad high school dramedy that has ever been on air. But there is a new show in competition to be my #1 guilty pleasure show.
Okay, Fern, fess up.
It's Celebrity Truckers. I can't stop!
Ain't no shame in that, Fernagababa.
Is there anybody worth watching on it?
Okay, it's mostly C-list celebrities, but Canadian superstar Chadwick Sampson.
Canada.
Yes. Canadian superstar.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all thy sons command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free.
Okay, no.
I love the Canadian national anthem. Oh, speaking of which, have you thought about competing for Canada in the Olympics?
No, Zil. No, I can't.
But you must obtain faith, remember.
Obtaining faith works for everything except this, Torence. I can't get my hopes up only to be unavoidably disappointed. It would just be too agonizing.
What is happening?
Nothing. It's nothing. I can never be Canadian.
Okay. Anyway, Celebrity Truckers is super awesome because at the beginning of the season there are 5 celebrities and then they all get a key to their own big rig that is filled with imported goods.
I can't take it anymore. I've given myself away. My deepest, darkest secret. My deepest, darkest shame. What's so shameful that you can never be Canadian?
You should look into the immigration laws if it's that important to you.
No, it's too painful. For I, Saskatchewan, Maple Leaf, Manitoba, was almost Canadian by birth.
That name's a joke, right?
It's as much a joke as your name, Fern Gully Scondo.
It's Fern Ruth Scondo.
How can you be almost Canadian?
Weren't you born in Montana?
Exactly. Mom tried to hold me in until we crossed over to the Canadian border, but I was just so excited to start living life. Out I popped, 12 feet from the border, a red-blooded American.
That's nothing to be ashamed of. What's wrong with being American?
Oh, Zil, no. I love being American. It's the shame of being not Canadian, and thus being simply almost Canadian. And it runs in the family. My older sibling, Montreal Hockey, Manitoba.
Your parents named their child Montreal Hockey?
Of course, for Monty was born 16 feet and 3/4 of an inch from the border in upstate New York.
Is birth tourism a Manitoba thing?
It's more common on Mom's side of the family. Is Monty ashamed to be almost Canadian?
No, Monty's the optimist in the family. Monty has the incredible ability to put a positive spin on anything. I've always looked up to Monty's sincere, pure heart and incredible outlook on life.
Then learn from Monty. You have nothing to be ashamed of. Never be ashamed of yourself.
Yeah, Sassy, you're wonderful, just the way you are. We love you.
Yes. Yeah, Sassy.
Gosh, ladies, I really need to start working on having a more positive attitude.
Without such incredible friends as you three, I don't know what I would do. Okay, from now on, I'm going to work on being proud of being almost Canadian.
I'm glad we worked through that, Saskatchewan. As a native of Vancouver, I can tell you that being Canadian isn't all it's made out to be.
Oh
Fern! I'm Canadian. I have a trapper hat. Why do you think I'm an accountant? It's a nice, respectable job.
I'm an accountant for Moose.